had an appointment.
An appointment? With whom?
Every year on this day, I come up here at dawn, and I watch the storks migrate.
If only we could fly away with them.
I wish you could.
The Vandal army's growing restless. Almost no food is reaching us.
They will choke the city until we have no choice.
What are we going to do?
It's no longer in our hands.
The men are just awaiting your orders.
Keep stoking the fire. Let them know we're here. Then let the storm go and take action.
A peace agreement. You surprise me, Augustine. You should know Rome doesn't ask for peace. If anything, it offers it.
Governor. Distinguished councilors, be reasonable. Since Gaiseric and his Vandals reached Africa, they already burned Tingis, Cartena, and Caesarea to the ground.
Hippo will not fall. The Imperial fleet will save us.
If they were coming, they would already be here, Governor. We're all tired of war, the Vandals included. We should send our representative to go before Gaiseric, and in the name of God, beseech him for peace.
Governor! The soldiers have arrived. Roman soldiers.
Bring them up here. Centurion Fabius Domitius, at your command, Governor.
You are welcome here. Which legion do you belong to?
The 7th.
The 7th? I thought it had been annihilated.
It was defeated. The 2 sentries and I survived. We've been marching for days in enemy territory, escorting these civilians. We took advantage of the storm to pass the Vandal lines.
Have you heard? These soldiers demonstrate that the siege can be ended. That the Vandals can be defeated.
Bishop Augustine, these people and I have marched through the desert with only one purpose, to put ourselves in your hands.
Bring the wounded soldiers.
Bishop, a message from Rome. The Pope wants you and your books to be taken to a safe place.
How can that be possible?
The Pope has already sent 3 ships. A few more days and they will be here.
You mean I have to board a ship with my books and escape?
To Rome, yes.
And abandon my people?
These are the Pope's orders.
But I'm the bishop of this city.
But this city doesn't deserve you. Haven't you seen what happened yesterday? When they saw the soldiers coming in, the people came to the conclusion they didn't need you anymore.
Need me. Look, Basidius. This is your handwriting.
But it's your confessions.
Yes, my confession. Like any man left to my own devices, I would still be a poor, presumptuous boy. Sure, there is nothing I would need. If there is anything good about me, I have only my mother to thank. My mother, who bore me in flesh to this temporal life, and with her heart to eternal life.
There. Keep pushing. The baby is up too high. Go and call the father immediately. I can't feel him moving anymore. Why? I want you to get ready. For what? You know. Do you know what you're asking of me? You will die. If you don't do it, both of us will die. Operate. I want my son to live. Do it.
Come, my friend, drink a little
Patricius!
more.
Patricius!
What do you want?
Your wife is in labor.
Wait, I'm winning.
She's dying.
Padre nostro che sei nei cieli, sia santificato il tuo nome, venga il tuo regno. Wait, I can feel him. Here. He's moving. He's moving.
Monica,
It's a boy, Patricius.
it's a boy.
It's a boy.
So, what will you call him?
Constantius. In honor of our emperor.
No, Constantius is just one of many. I will call him Augustine. Little Augustus. Like the first emperor.
Augustine, you scared me. Come on.
These are facts, not words. But someone may ask, why do we have to pay taxes to Rome? You know, I come from a small town like this. My father was a strong, honest, hard-working farmer, like you are.
I thought you said he came from a powerful family in Rome. Yes,
When he
he
came
did.
back from
But now
work,
he's acting to win their favor.
he put one of the coins he'd earned in a pot, saving it for taxes. I used to ask, why don't we spend these coins rather than giving them to Rome? And he used to answer patiently, my son, with those coins, all we could buy is a goat. Whereas Rome will build with it an empire. Rome doesn't want our money because we are Rome. These are facts, not words.
I want to become like him.
Like Macrobius, why?
Did you hear him? He can convince people to do whatever he wants with his words. These are facts, not words.
With the mouth you've got, it won't take you long to become like him.
But I won't have a chance if I stay in this town.
Where do you think you're going to get this big chance?
In Carthage, I want to study with Macrobius.
Carthage? You're just a boy. Do you have any idea how much it costs to study with somebody like Macrobius?
No. Do you?
Yes. More than you could ever afford.
But, Patricius, we could save up. Augustine deserves a school.
Augustine will make do with the schooling Tagaste, just like I did and my father before me. Discussion closed.
Father, where are you going?
To the tavern.
That's not true.
What are you insinuating?
You've perfumed your hair. You never do that when you go to the tavern.
Augustine, no.
You're going to see Eurydice, your friend.
How dare you!
Don't ever speak to your father like that again.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. I know. It's not fair.
Then why don't you say something to him?
Words are not enough to change a man. That's a fact. And not only words.
I committed robbery. I pilfered something which I already had in abundance. I had no intention of enjoying what I stole, but to enjoy the theft and the sin itself. I was being gratuitously wanton, with no other reason of being evil than in the evil doing itself. Such was my heart, a depraved soul seeking destruction.
Here. Take it. I hope it's enough for the fruit you've lost.
There's no need, madam. The fruit grows back year after year. But a child, if he goes astray, he can be lost forever.
Why did you do it? Answer me, why did you do it? You caused me pain, Augustine.
Me? I cause you pain? Maybe you meant to say my father. My father causes you pain. He gambles all of our savings away, drinks like a fish, and he's been cheating on you for years. He causes you pain, not me.
Enough, Augustine. Patricius is what he is. But you aren't like him.
I'm not. I'm not like that. What do you want me to be? Devoted to your god? A perfect boy?
No, not perfect. Just...
If I stay here, I'll become exactly like my father.
You haven't only come here to taste my oil, to compliment me on my home, talk about my son.
You're right, but I've come to talk to you about my son, Augustine.
Is he still the smartest boy in his school?
Oh, yes. But I want to help him to get away from here, to go to Carthage to study. He has decided to be a lawyer.
A lawyer? How would you pay for his studies?
You know we can't. Remember, when we were young, you were offered an opportunity to change your life. You couldn't have done it alone.
Macrobius would make a great lawyer out of him.
Not away. Come on, this isn't a free day.
Augustine, here is a new tunic. Wear this when you go to Macrobius, and try not to get it dirty.
Yes, Mother.
And take this. Well, it's goat's cheese. You cannot go there empty.
I know.
And please, please be careful. Carthage is just like Babylon. Don't drink too much.
Yes, yes, yes.
And watch out for the girls.
I must go.
May God be with you, my son.
God? All I need is myself. Woo! Bye!
Good luck, my son.
They were the words of the Lord which my mother had poured into my ears. None of them, however, sank into my heart, making me do anything.
I'm looking for Liberius Prisco.
I'm Valerius Prisco. My father's not at home. Close.
My name is Augustine. Romanianus has sent me.
Romanianus from Tagaste. The one with the oil. And what does he hope to squeeze out of you? Come in.
This will be your room.
Thank you, Valerius. Kalida will be at your service. She's from the Great Desert. Reliable people. Nice hips. A good way to be detained, hmm?
What are you doing?
Unfastening your sandals to wash the dust from your feet.
There's no need to. I'll do it. I'm sorry, you know. I've never had a personal servant before.
You'll get used to it.
I don't think so. Thank you.
And never thank the servants or apologize to them. Otherwise, they won't respect you.
Thank you.
Simple as that.
Macrobius? My name is Augustine. Romanianus sent me.
Ah, you're the one who wants to become a lawyer, right?
Yes.
Tagaste, right?
Exactly.
Now, I do say, has anything good ever come out of Tagaste? Listen, I don't have time for new students.
But...
I'll only take you on if you can prove you have enough talent to merit a teacher like myself.
How?
Well, orators persuade people to do what they want, don't they? So persuade me to take you on as my student. Come on, I'm listening.
I saw you...
You haven't persuaded me. Go back to Tagaste, believe me. It's for your own good.
How can I be so stupid? Stupid. I didn't utter a word. Persuade me to take you on as my student. Of course I will persuade you. I'll come back tomorrow. What do you think, that I'm scared? Stupid. Stupid, stupid!
Say it again. Try calling me stupid once more.
I was talking about myself, you don't understand.
I don't understand?
Yes. I mean, no. I didn't mean...
If you say I don't understand, then you think I'm stupid.
No, I am. I'm the stupid one.
Yes. You are the stupid one. Stupid. Let's go.
Those groups of young men assaulted the meekness of newcomers with their aggressiveness, tormenting them with uncalled-for jeers, gratifying their mischievous mirth. Nothing could more nearly resemble the actions of devils.
Sia fatto la tua volontà. Venga il tuo regno. Rimetti a noi i nostri debiti come noi rimettiamo ai nostri debitori.
Macrobius.
Ah, the little boy from Tagaste, right?
I saw you do something incredible in Tagaste. You made everyone delighted to pay taxes.
And that's why my assemblies are so popular with governors.
You kept repeating, these are facts, not words. I figured out why. I asked myself, what does an orator like yourself have? Only words. A feeble weapon. So, how can you make it powerful? Simple. Make your listeners believe they're not only words. You reiterated. These are facts, not words. And slowly your words really became facts. Everything you said really became true.
I can make a good lawyer out of you, but if you want to become a great orator, that depends on you. Boiled eggs, anchovies, grilled red meat, and a large cup of goat's milk. Muscles. You have to get fit. An orator has to make the powerful sound of a horn, not the feeble murmur of a flute. Come on. Demosthenes had a stammer, but he made himself speak for months with a stone in his mouth. And he became the greatest orator of his time.
For there is nothing of greater importance. For there is nothing of greater importance.
The memory of things belongs to the orator, established by carefully engaging the singular representative of Socrates. The memory of things belongs to the orator, established by carefully engaging the singular representative of Socrates. The memory of things belongs to the orator, established by carefully engaging
Breathing. An orator needs to know how to speak for hours while standing, accompanying his words with movements in his whole body, like an actor, like a dancer, like a soldier. Because you will be fighting a war in the tribunal, and only words can win that war.
Now this is the great theater, the stage where justice is performed.
Yes.
A performance that will make you the leading actor. Come on.
Witnesses accuse my client Tertullius of having attempted to murder his wife. Acquaintances have reported certain threats Tertullius made against his wife. The prosecution maintains they have produced evidence which incriminates Tertullius. Witnesses who accuse, acquaintances who report, prosecutors who maintain. So many words. How can I also expect you to listen to mine now? You've already been fed more than you could possibly digest. Let's do this. Let's put all the words aside. Let's put them aside and listen only to our hearts. It is there, and not here where the lawyers, the judges, and the accused are standing. It's there, in our hearts, that we distinguish truth from false, and words from facts. Has the weapon used in the attempted murder been found? No. These are facts, not words. Does the wife of the accused have any wounds which prove that somebody attempted to kill her? No. These are facts, not words. Does the accused have any criminal record for violent crimes that would support these accusations? No. These are facts, not words. You have been made to listen to many words. Instead of letting the voices of the witnesses, lawyers, and judges resound in your hearts, let the only voice worthy of faith resound. The voice of the facts. My studies were aimed at the courts of law, where glory is proportionate to craftiness. By this time, I was among the best and was inflated with arrogance. I was eager to be eminent, for the inane and deplorable purpose of delighting in human vanity. Grieving, exuding itself forth, itching to be scratched by scraping on the things of the senses. To love and to be loved was even sweeter when I gained the enjoyment of the body of the person I loved. Thus I polluted the spring of friendship with the filth of lust.
You spilled all your wine on me. Can't you watch what you're doing? This is a new tunic. Excuse me? I got this in Rome.
Hey, what's up? What's going on? Hey, you didn't tell me if you appreciated my closing speech, Valerius.
As always, how many cases have you won now?
I stopped counting them.
Carthage has become too small for your talent. You deserve to be on the biggest stage of Rome. Look at me. I'm all wet. You know, I'm not happy about this.
Augustine, you forgot this at my place.
Augustine, come in. Pour our young star a drink. The taste of victory is the only one we never tire of.
Especially in a case like this.
What made this case special?
Making everyone believe that Tertullius was innocent has been exhilarating.
That's terrible. What about the truth?
The only truth is the one that Augustine convinced the judge and the audience of today.
You are so quiet. I'm not used to such silence with you.
Kalida, tell me something. Do you think we can live without the truth?
We can deny it. To others. And to ourselves, but the truth is strong. Good or bad, it doesn't leave us. It just lingers there. Hidden in our hearts.
what truth is hidden within yours. I can't offer you.
And I'll never ask for anything.
Augustine?
Camillus, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
Augustine!
What's wrong?
He's free. And it's your fault!
Fault? I only helped him prove his innocence.
He wasn't innocent. My father was guilty. Guilty. And you know this. He did try to kill my mother. And now, he has succeeded. My mother is dead. And it's your fault. My mother is dead.
By what steps I was dragged to the depths of hell, toiling from my lack of truth, even when I was seeking God through the eyes of flesh, and not through the understanding of the mind which He had given us to excel the beasts. But He was more inward to me than the most inward part of me, and higher than my highest reach.
Augustine. A messenger arrived from Tagaste. Your father is dying. Are you also taking this?
Yes. I don't know how long I'll be away.
That should be everything, then.
Khalida. I came here with one trunk of this size. And now look at everything I can take with me. But there's only one thing I don't want to leave behind. You. Come with me. We can't marry, I know. But we will be one, all the same.
I'll come with you. Even if I can never be your wife.
Draw back those curtains. I'm not dead yet. Monica. I've been an awful man, haven't I?
You've been. You still are.
How have you been able to stand by me all these years?
I learned to forgive you and love you for who you are.
Why am I just now discovering the true meaning of love? I'm scared of what's to come. I don't want to be who I am anymore. I want to be baptized.
Do you believe in God, the Almighty Father?
I do.
And I now baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Mother.
Augustine. I knew you would come. Patricius, look who's here.
This is Khalida. And she's
A servant. One of your son's servants.
No. A friend.
I'll bring you some soup. How was your trip?
Oh, not so bad.
Your son slept the entire time. Traveling on wagons always has this effect on him.
Really? I didn't know. Your brother and sister will arrive in a few days. Have you heard he got married?
Yes, I heard.
And I heard about Tertullius. Everybody's talking about it. You and Macrobius had him acquitted, isn't that right?
Yes.
So, is he really guilty, like everyone says he is?
Oh, that depends. If he can afford Macrobius again, he's innocent.
What are you talking about? A man is either innocent or guilty.
Trust me, Mother, a man is proven innocent or guilty by the words spoken in the tribunal.
Words don't change facts.
They don't? Then your magic formulas don't change them either.
What magic formulas?
The ones the bishop recited before my father. They don't change the facts either.
What would you say the facts are?
He has always been a scoundrel and a coward. He accepted to be baptized out of fear. The baptism will never change him.
What do you know about baptism? About your father? About our life here while you were away blabbing on presumptuously in the tribunals of Carthage? Spending your nights with this poor girl, whom you will eventually disappoint. What do you know about any of that?
You're right. What do I know? After all, this isn't my home anymore. go. Let's go.
Augustine! What a pleasure to see you again.
Good day, Romanianos. Good day.
I've kept a close eye on your progress over the years.
This is Khalida.
A young woman whose beauty is worthy of your fame.
I was wondering if you would let us stay here for a while.
It's an honor for me to have the rising star of the Empire's tribunals here at my home. Sorry for your father's passing. Are you going back to work for Macrobius?
No. I can no longer be his accomplice. We did some terrible things, Romanianos.
It's not your fault.
Not mine. Whose fault would it be, then?
No one's.
No one's? What kind of philosophy is that?
Have you ever heard of Mani? Mani is the prophet of the truth.
And what would that be?
That no one is responsible for anything.
Remember, you are talking to a lawyer. I've defended guilty men who committed horrible crimes.
That is exactly the point. Look at these olive trees. Can we reproach them for having twisted branches? No. It's their nature. It's the same for us. It's not our fault if we are made of matter, of evil.
But then there's no hope.
Only one. Follow Mani, who shows us how to free ourselves from matter, from evil, to become pure light, pure spirit.
Thus I fell among men, delirious in their pride. Truth, truth. They repeated the word over and over to me. But the thing itself was not in them. O truth, truth. How inwardly, even then, did the marrow of my soul sigh for the truth.
Augustine.
I was waiting for you.
I'm glad to see you.
How are you?
Today I'm fine.
Why today?
I had a dream last night. I was standing on a suspended mast, crying. Then I saw a young man coming towards me. He smiles and says, "Why are you crying?" "For my son," I respond. He looks at me and tells me, "Look carefully. Can't you see he's standing where you are?" I turn and I see you, on the same mast, next to me. One day we will be united in our faith. That's the meaning of my dream. That's why I'm fine today.
So you'll become a Manichaean soon as well.
No, that man didn't say you are standing where your son is. But your son is standing where you are.
I'm good where I am.
You're wasting the talent that God has given you.
God has nothing to do with it. I earned it through my own efforts.
Man doesn't create himself, nor is he enough for himself.
That's what you say.
No, our hearts say so.
Your priests make you believe so. Your priests make you believe that you need God. But where is God? You can't see him, you can't hear him. You're all forced to ask for help, and from whom? From them, from the priests, who hold your souls in the palms of their hands.
No one here holds anyone's soul in the palm of their hands, young man.
Did you hear? The bishop is afraid. Afraid that you'll begin using your heads. That you'll become aware of all the fables he's been telling you, lacking any scientific basis.
You see, what did I tell you? You have talent, but it's being wasted.
We believe that it's time for you to become one of the elect.
Me? Part of the elect?
Yes. That way, you'll be able to defend the religion of money publicly with your rhetorical skills.
Publicly?
Of course. You'll go back to demonstrating your worth. Someone like you can't be satisfied teaching grammar to children.
And remember, we have clout. The world is made up of simple and superior people. You're one of the superior people. With us, you could do great things.
I would be honored.
You know, there is one condition. The elect are called to celibacy. You'll have to end your relationship with your companion.
There is something I have to tell you.
And I have something to tell you. We're expecting a child. Are you pleased?
Of course. How could I not be? Mother. Khalida and I are expecting a child.
Come in.
I'd rather not stay at Romanianus's house. With Khalida in this condition, if we could stay with you, we would be most grateful.
You needn't thank me, Augustine. I am your mother. Come, Khalida. I'll show you where you're going to be sleeping.
Khalida. Khalida. Adeodatos is crying.
Maybe he just wants to be held by his father.
Listen, I'm trying to concentrate.
How's it coming?
Worse than I thought.
You're too hard on yourself.
This book cannot fail like the first one did.
Give it time.
time. I'm 27. Cicero was a statesman at my age, and he had already written scripts that are still being studied today.
Augustine, there is someone here for you.
Romanianus.
What a pleasure to see you again. You look tired.
Yes.
Is this the baby?
I've been working a lot.
May I?
I have many ideas, and
I came by to invite you to my house.
To your house?
No. You're still a very welcome guest.
Listen, I still feel bad about refusing your offer to become a part of the elect.
Remember, no one is to blame for anything. An old friend of yours will be there.
Augustine!
Valerius! What's an important man like yourself doing in Tagaste?
I could ask the same of you.
Please, make yourselves comfortable.
So, where are you living now? Antakya? Tria? Aquileia?
Rome. I'm working for Quintus Aurelius Symmachus, the prefect.
Have you heard of him?
Who doesn't know the greatest orator of our time?
In fact, you should hear him speak.
How long will it take you to replace him?
Not long if I wanted to, but I have another objective in mind.
Valerius has a very important proposition for you, Augustine.
In Milan, they're searching for a new court orator. The Emperor has asked Symmachus to find him one, and he's been looking throughout the Empire, but it's not easy. Ambrose is in Milan, one of the most arrogant Christian bishops in the whole Empire. He's politically skilled and an effective orator. Symmachus wants the new orator to oppose him. That's why I immediately thought of you. You're a brilliant orator, and they tell me you hate the Christians.
My family's here.
An elderly mother and a slave as your concubine? Is that your family?
I also have a child. And they're my whole life.
That's not a life. Augustine. Remember all our dreams and ambitions? The first time I saw you, I wondered what Romanianus wanted to press out of you. The oil press can crush. But if the olive doesn't enter the press, you never know if it's of superior quality. Or merely sludge. It's our last chance.
God dealt with me so that I was enticed to go to Rome, using as his means men enchanted with this death in life. And I, who hated actual misery in the one place, sought fictitious happiness in the other.
Augustine! Augustine, where are you going?
To Carthage.
To Carthage?
Yes, I'm accompanying Valerius. He's sailing back to Rome. What did you think? I'll just leave without saying anything? Come on, go back to bed. I need to go. Valerius is waiting for me.
Have a nice trip.
I'll be back in a couple of days. I lied to my mother, that mother, and fled. filled our sails, and the shore dropped out of sight that morning when, wild with grief, she was there filling God's ears with complaints and groans. She did not know what joy God was preparing for her through my going away.
He told me that it would have been too painful. That he wouldn't have had the strength to face you and say goodbye to you, to Adeodatus. He wouldn't have found the courage to leave. Here, sit. But he promised that he will return, or else he will make arrangements for us to join him.
Here it is. The Emperor's Palace. Did you ever think it'd get this far?
Quintus.
And throw some compliments around about Tony. He hasn't led an army in years, but he still likes to be considered a great general.
Is there someone I can praise for who he is?
The Emperor Valentinian.
Listen, we'll never have another chance like this again.
I call the Consul of Venice, Quinto Flavius.
Later. Valerius. Are you here with the new court orator?
Yes, Empress Mother. Aurelius Augustine from Tagaste.
Does this Augustine from Tagaste know what it means to be the voice of the Emperor?
Yes, Empress Mother.
Does he know that his voice will be heard and respected by all the Emperor's subjects?
More importantly, he knows which voice your subjects must not listen to. If you want the Emperor to be heard over Bishop Ambrose, you will need a more skillful orator than him. Augustine will make a public speech in honor of the Emperor, but most of all, it will be an attack on Ambrose. A speech that will bring public opinion on our side. Soon, no one will listen to his voice.
And you? What do you have to say? Let us hear your voice.
My voice is at the service of the Emperor. I shall say whatever it is the Emperor wishes to hear.
The Queen really liked you.
Of course she did. She's a woman.
She's convinced that with your help, she can get rid of Bishop Ambrose.
Listen, how did the bishop become such a threat to her?
Justina's husband, the previous emperor, had a great deal of esteem for the bishop. He gave him so much power that even the court is in his shadow now. Even pagans go to listen to Ambrose. As I told you, he's a great orator.
We'll see.
Oh, please, no! Oh, come on, move! Oh, please, stop struggling! Move! No! Let me go! I want to get through! Back, woman! Come on!
You'll often see scenes like that. They are Justinia's Imperial Guard.